for your Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at center, 7 feet. Number 20 at guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. At point, 6'6", number 77, Luka. The other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Am at one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position, locking down the middle. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. He drops it from range.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Hachimura outside. McDaniels against James. Hayes with a screen. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Hayes.
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James in pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Edwards against Reeves. Randall outside. Let's go with a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Over Reeves. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Conley.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
And here's Doncic. Over Conley. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. James Outside to the paint. And it's Doncic missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 6.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by James. Conley passes to McDaniels. Hayes against Gobert. Outside Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
They throw good, Edwards.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Randall is screen on Reeves. And here's Edwards outside. James with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Reeves, the pass to James. First shot won't go. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. McDaniels with it. Now Doncic defending. Conley passes to Edwards. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Hachimura against Conley. This one for 3. And there's James on the assist from Hachimura.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Randall outside. Blocked! Now here's Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Throws it up high and finished off by Hayes.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Conley passes to Gobert. Now Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. To end the run. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
To the inside. And finish.
Stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Conley looking for an opening for 3. Randall, that one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Finney Smith. to Doncic. 4-3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on James. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Blocked! Now Doncic. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Edwards against Reeves. Outside Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Conley. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now here's Doncic. And there's the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. Doncic has got 13.
The strength and power of Doncic shows up every game. Very physical for his position.
Randall outside. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The 3 ball. The shot by Reeves, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall with it. Picked up by James. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. And here's Edwards outside. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Hayes against Gobert. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And Doncic hammers it home.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now here's Conley. No points yet. McDaniels passes to Randall. Picked by Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Randall finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Here's Finney-Smith. Down low. Edwards against Reeves. James outside. No good on the triple.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves with a screen on Reed. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's his first foul of the game. Miller's checked in for Julius Randle.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 33, Leonard Miller.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Miller pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Edwards can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. Reeves with the ball. Still without a bucket. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Vanderbilt, a screen on DiVincenzo. The shot by Reeves, no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've got Connect. Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Finney Smith in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. And it's good. 2 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Minot. Out to the wing. Outside Edwards. Back to Reed. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. The three. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Reeves. The bank shot, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Garza's checked in for the Timberwolves.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Edwards. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No points so far. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Pass to Finney Smith. Now here's Reeves. Finney Smith with it. Here's Vincent. DiVincenzo covering. Vincent outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. He buries it from three. Finney Smith's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Edwards against Reeves. Garza passes to Edwards. Outside, Alexander Walker. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Pass to Finney Smith. And here's Vincent. Now Hachimura. DiVincenzo covering. The baseline J is on the way. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Here's the three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Outside Reeves. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Edwards. He's got 14.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Pass to Hachimura. Misses the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. Here's Reed. And Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Vincent. Knocks down the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Vincent outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels is one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Finney Smith's checked in for Vincent. And he makes both free throws. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Now here's Finney Smith. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to McDaniels. Inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Reeves, the pass to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Up and over Conley, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Conley passes to Randle. Back to Conley. Down low. And stolen by Reeves. Lets it fly. That one's good from James on the assist by Reeves. James has got 5. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Randle. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Doncic. Reeves against Edwards. Here's Hachimura. Outside, Finney-Smith. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Pass to Hachimura. And here's Reeves, guarded by Edwards. Edwards against Reeves. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Randall with it. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he can turn this into a three-point play.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to James. To the inside. Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Alexander Walker. For 3, Randall. Rebound by the Lakers. On the wing, Hachimura. Checked by Randall. And finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 5. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Reeves. Here's McDaniels. And the layup is good off the glass. McDaniels got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Hayes. Now Doncic. 34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Yep, count it. Doncic has got 25 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific group right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. He thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
James McDaniels at the line for one.
The Lakers lead by 4.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Conley against Doncic. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Lakers ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The Lakers with the ball. 4-point game. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And he's going for the oop. Oh! Rudy on the lob!
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins. Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. On the break. Yes! And the foul! It's on Rui Hachimura.
Superior strength on display. Randle just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
The free throw drops for Randle. Lakers trail by 3. Hachimura outside. Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hayes. Will it go? Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 3. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Gobert with a screen on Reeves. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Doncic outside. Doncic throwing his weight around.
This arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels against James. For three, Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And it's Hachimura on the drive. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's McDaniels. He's got 10. Randall deciding where to go with it. Gobert with a screen on Hachimura. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, fans.
Here's James. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. From downtown, the Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up and finished off by Hayes.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Randall. 12 points for him. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Pass to Reeves. Back to James. Hachimura with the ball. To the middle. Doncic finds Reeves. And he slams it in one-handed.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doncic against Conley. Edwards looking for an opening. Fires the three. The triple hits for Edwards. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Hachimura against Randall. Hayes, the pass to James. Now Hayes. Out of bounds. It'll be TimberWolves ball.
TimberWolves ball.
Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. The lead is 2. Hachimura against Gobert. Pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. Edwards lays it in.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
And here's Doncic. He's got 27. Takes a 3. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Second team foul. Coming under the floor for your Lakers. Number 17.
The Lakers on D. Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Randall's got 15 points.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Your Lakers, make some noise.
Reeves against Edwards. Pass to James. They need this. There's the strength of the king.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Randall with it. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 25. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Edwards can't hit.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Well, this is exactly what they need to be doing to close the gap, relying on his ability to get to the rim.
Now here's Randall. He's got 15. Outside Conley. Now Randall to the inside. Here's Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Edwards got 30.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
Connects checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Doncic. 27 points for him. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Now here's Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Reeves. Reed, a screen on Reeves. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Randall, a screen on Doncic. DiVincenzo finds Clark. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Finney Smith. Doncic outside. On the wing, Reeves for the tie. Reed with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Randall with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Randall, good.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Doncic hits them both.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Over to the wing. Here's Randall. And again, it's Minnesota converting. 19 seconds left in the third. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Reed. Finney Smith passes to Hachimura. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hachimura's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. For 3, Randall. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
The final quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. At the forward slot, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Now, here is James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
James deciding where to go with it. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. DiVincenzo with it. Driving inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Reed with it. Hachimura covering. Reed against Hachimura. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Hachimura with a rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Inside, here's Miller, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
James can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. It's Edwards on the wing. On the take, Edwards. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers trail. James with the ball. He's picked up by Miller. The shot by James, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And it's rejected. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Minnesota's shooting has been good. 54% in this one. It's stolen by James. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Now, here is James to take the lead. Finney-Smith passes to James. Back to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Reed. DiVincenzo against Hachimura. Minnesota again missing. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. The Timberwolves trail. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Mike Conley's checked in for Miller. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give the...
Oh, a sensational slam by M.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Minnesota shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Clark. Now here's Edwards. Launches it. Edwards punishing him from the corner.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Conley against Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Clark. Down low. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Hachimura. Hachimura's got 3 assists tonight. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Goodwin. Hits the trifecta. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Cool, calm, and...
Edwards for 3. Oh, the response. Edwards, a 3 of his own.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Goodwin passes to Hayes. Doncic outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic. LeBron, he's checked in for Goodwin. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Doncic hits them both. Here's Conley. The floater. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Pass to James. To the paint. Here's Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And yep, it's good.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers lead by 7. To the inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Randall outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Reeves. The 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Los Angeles ball.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
So it's Los Angeles now. Here's James. James strong inside.
I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Timberwolves trail by 7. Tipped. Outside for Randall. Outside Edwards. Knocks it loose. Outside Conley. No good from outside. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. A strong finish by Doncic.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow. That is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Lakers making a change here. Kleber's checked in. Pass to Edwards. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
Coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 41.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Edwards finds Conley. 3-pointer off the mark. The Lakers lead by 9. James inside. McDaniels covering. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
McDaniels can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-7 run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so Randle will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Lots of room. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Randle's got 6 assists here tonight.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Here's Doncic. Luka flying in for the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up.
Edwards, no good. Los Angeles leading by 10.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Lakers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Anthony Edwards, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Conley against Doncic. 5 on the clock. Hayes with a screen on Conley. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Edwards driving in, and Edwards slams it in. 23 seconds left in the fourth. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And here's Reeves. And finished off by Hayes. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to